there, it's like, well, what the hell? There's a little tongue out there. On the front of that, I stuck my phone down in there because, you know, my head wouldn't fit. And then that looked like, to me, like a magnet. So I took a magnet, although it doesn't show up there very well, and I stuck it in there, and it's like, hey, let's get down. Fucking A. Magnet hacks, right? How do they work? So, IKEA's been here long enough that you probably got some shitty IKEA furniture you can take apart to get a free magnet. Now, you bust these magnets up, and you get a piece about this size, and you take a regular K-cup, like this, and if you can see in the front, the side there, I put it all the way to the right. Oh yeah. The little red arrow shows where it is. Shut the lid, it thinks the carafe's in there. Off of these, so why would I want to buy these big ass packs? Doesn't make sense. My carafe is ready to enjoy, right? So, to prove that I'm not bullshitting.
Hold on a second, pal.
Okay.
You can brew a whole carafe off of one little...
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That was the whole point of this whole thing besides the swearing. So, I had two magnets up here on this knife because it just worked out that way. You put one in here on the tongue and slide it to the right if you can get it far enough to the right. Shut the lid. Oh, no. It flipped over. If you don't get it right, it'll think it's a K-cup.
Does Mimi know you're serving drinks?
I don't know. I might not be serving shit if this doesn't work. There we go. So you probably can't see this in the back, but I got the carafe menu here. So I hit one. It's going to take a minute to warm up. I figured this out earlier. I was like, why the hell's the light not lighting up? So it's got to load all the water in the side there. While that's doing that, I'll continue on and talk about other stuff. And when the light lights up at the end, I'll show it off. On the bottom of this thing, you can see there's a little trap door. Oh yeah. So I took that apart, and inside there you'll see what I thought was an RJ11 connector. It's not, it's more like an RJ9, it's like 4 pins. It's too much girth for the RJ11. So, I got the handset, and I adapted this cable, and I bought one of these, and I wrote this Python program. However, I only got it to spit out some shit a couple times, and then it quit working. And I haven't got my adapter. I think my adapter got wet or something. I haven't tried it on a different Keurig or whatnot. So, my thing up here is telling me to insert the carafe. So I have another magnet, one of those super mighty, kick-ass ones on the end of this knife. And I stick it in there, and my thing goes out. All right. Live demo failure. There we go. Insert carafe. Get it just right. And if you happen to pull the magnet out while it's running, it quits midstream. I found that out earlier. So hopefully. Oh, there we go. So that's how you do 2 to 3 cups of a K-cup. Right there. It'll take a minute to finish up. And if anybody likes coffee, there's coffee up here. I'm probably just gonna pour this shit out the sink.
How many cups?
I picked 2 to 3 because this Pyrex thing's only about 4. We could have a problem up here if I were to pick more than that. The only thing is, it might get a little weak. But when you brew a K-cup, it seems strong as hell. I mean, like, not Starbucks strong, but yeah.
Let's get a stronger kind of coffee, it'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, I wanted to bring my own grinds, but I couldn't find my adapter, so I was behind today. Anyway, I sit here and hold this, but...
What's the port for on the bottom?
I would love to know the answer to that. I believe it's like a RS-422 or 485. I never figured it out completely. I don't know if that's how they get the firmware on this or whatever. I saw some weird shit in researching this, like videos where people did all kinds of stuff, like hooking them up to their garage door opener, where they could hit the button when they got out of bed and it would brew by the time they came downstairs. Just some weirdos out there, such as myself. So, if you have any questions, please finish your drinks first, and then we'll address all those. Yeah, that's good enough. It stops. Make a mess on this chair. It's cool. All right. There you go. SecKC Brew.
you do when your wife wants coffee?
Well, you gotta brew a pot, right? Yeah, I go through a lot of K-cups. I like the cheap cappuccinos myself. You get them at Sam's in bulk, like 72 at a time. It's like, oh yeah.
You make chicken broth.
Ooh, challenge accepted. No, I don't know. It'll brew hot water on its own. Like you just throw the thing under there and you get hot water. So imagine you can do whatever you want.
Wait, it'll give you hot water? Don't you have to put in a special cake?
I think you might need a few magnets. You might need a few magnets. Sweet. Thanks, y'all.